What makes you happy? Fame, money, love, finding out you have a superpower all this time and using it for the greater good, or eventually you turn evil, going down their villain arc or something. I don't know. But for me, what makes me happy is being with my family, being surrounded by those I love, and doing the things that I love to do, and just sharing my passions with you, family. But a good part of my happiness really also stems from Hyakuno, Kanojo, the 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you. Now, to you watching fam who have been watching my content in my channel for quite some time, I already know that I am completely obsessed with this manga. I really, 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 really love this manga series. The way, just everything about it. I don't have to repeat myself again because you can just check it out in my videos, in the videos that I've made about this series. Now, I don't really use or post that much, and no, I haven't posted anything yet really on my Twitter, but I do have an account. And the only reason why I made this account in the first place is so that I can follow up on updates about the Hyakuno series from Nakamura Rikuto Sensei, who is the author, the mastermind behind this series, as well along with Nozuo Yukiko Sensei, who is the illustrator of this series. And as I was scrolling through my news Twitter feed, yeah, Twitter newsfeed, I happened to come across a tweet from Nakamura Rikuto Sensei about the Anime Japan 2022 manga we want to see animated ranking. And boy, oh boy, am I super happy to see that Hyakuno, the 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you, is in 8th place. In one of my past videos, I talked about the prediction of predicting the voice character roles of each of the cast in the Hyakuno manga, who would voice who and stuff like that. I'll leave a link down below if you want to check it out. But I never really gone too in depth about what would happen if this series were to be animated, if this were getting an anime series. I thought a lot, or a lot of things come to my mind, like predicting the reaction of the audience, how people would take this insanity of a plot, how people would respond to it, rather, yeah. The production of it, the course of the episode, is it going to be fine? Is it going to be like only 12 episodes, 13 episodes? Is there going to be a two-part series? Is the animation going to be okay? The voice acting as well, just everything about the production. I think about it. My Jessup Darling, the anime, beautiful. Everyone is hyped about it. There's a lot of memes and really just it's receiving a lot of love, and I myself love it as well. But what I am concerned about, again, really boils down to how it paces the episodes. Because as an anime with how many episodes is it locked on for? One course series with, here you go. One course series with 12 episodes, right? 12 episodes at 24 minutes, which is the standard or the usual, right? Now, we are already at episode 11, and episode 12 is coming very soon, which means it's about to end. And just side curve, side ball, what's the tangent? Yeah, tangent. Thank God that they made it to the Love Hotel scene cosplay shoot in that manga part of the manga. Woo! I'm so happy for that. Yes. Now, yeah, sorry. First of all, really good job that they made it to that chapter, right? Really good. Now, what that's in chapter 11, episode 11 rather. That's in episode 11, and episode 12 is the last. And after the Love Hotel chapter arc cosplay, is a if memory serves me right, there's a lot more going on, to which this how are they going to compress that story arc or that chapter into the one episode. I'm afraid that they're gonna skip it a few parts or the like, or they're just really gonna really stop it right there. Or if, like with Komi-san did, they pulled an unexpected, we're announcing a second season type of deal, then that would just be legendary. That would be mind-blowingly beautiful. majestic, really. Hopefully that were the case. But aside, I'm just gonna leave it up to that, right? Leave it up to the future. Whatever's gonna happen to the last episode of the anime, I'm just gonna accept it for what it is, because I had, at the end of the day, I really had a good time and enjoyed watching this the animated series of for this manga. Now, this is where really my whole concern lies off when it comes to the Hyakuno series being animated, and it's that I this series, the plot, it's gonna take a long. I mean, I'm talking like almost One Piece number of episodes level of like duration as a series, because if I've explained the plot of the series in a video, so I put please do check it out. I'll put a link in the description as well. But premise of it is that um it's expected that there's going to be 100 girlfriends, right? And so far we're at 18 now. um this has also been a discussion that's been discussed in the Hyakuno subreddit, where what we try to figure out to discuss when, at which point of the chapter, of which chapter of this series will the um will the anime end, right? If we're talking about, let's say, at a span of 12 to 13 episodes, will it end in the Hahari arc, right? We also, other arcs after that, maybe, or really just at the Hahari arc. It can really fit in the span of 12 episodes or 13 episodes, right? And the like, and that's only with one, two, three, four, five Hakari Kusuri, Hakari, Karene, Shizuka, Nano, Kusuri, and then you're also gonna have Hakari as the one who's going to join next. Six girlfriends introduced in the anime. Where I'm going with this is that I don't know what the reaction of the audience who haven't seen or heard of Yakuno yet, if they were to watch this, right? I don't know what they would, how they would react to if it were that the case that the ending is gonna be like that. Actually, yeah, I hope they have the sleepover part as well. But um, to the fans, yes, we know already what's gonna happen. To with the series, how it's gonna end up. But as a anime perspective, right? As an animated series, the Hahari rescue arc really, to me, it really feels like it's a solid end for that particular chapter, quote unquote, of the anime, right? And if it were to get a second season, or a part two, or a second course, what do you call it, then yeah, that's the time where when it continues on until it reaches another arc in which it's, there's a really lot of heavy moments, heavy issues to feel like it's an appropriate an ending, right? And yeah, that's really just where I'm getting at with all this, is that pacing matters, and hopefully they don't sacrifice the quality, and that what I'm really, what I'm really wishing for is that it stays true to the manga, and that the production team are having a good time. The voice actors, I hope they have a good time as well, voicing these characters, and just the overall insanity, and just the overall enjoying the vibe of Hyakuno. I want it to be a series that everyone can enjoy. Just let's just shut up and watch and enjoy it for what it is, because it's animated. So yeah, you're excited to see how they talk, how they move, how they do things in motion, unlike what you've seen read in manga, right? That essence of an anime, of animation, of manga being animated, is something that I just wanted to really treasure it for what it is. And I know a lot of people as well are gonna have different opinions about how it's, hopefully hopefully there's no beef about this. Don't jinx it. But yeah, at the end of the day, just wanted to, I'm just excited, really happy, looking forward if this manga were to get an anime. And I'm glad to see as well that um people who don't know about Hyakuno are finally being introduced to Hyakuno, if this were to get an anime anime, because this I really believe that this series is something special. It's a one of a kind. It's everything about Harem that I love is can be found within this series, and it's really so beautiful. So yeah, that's really all I want to share with you today. Now you can agree with my opinion or don't. It's really up to you. But what I'm just really trying to get into this, I feel like I'm being redundant, is that you know let's just enjoy the series. Let's just enjoy the series, and I'm really looking forward to the future, to more of the girlfriends, more of the hilarious parodies, and more of seeing Rentaro and the girlfriends just being their character to the utmost. And I'm just loving it as well as a fan, as a reader of this series. So yeah, take care, family.